This is a Clark University podcast.
Good morning. It's 8:20. Just got into my car and I'm going to head to the studio. Our first session starts at 9. I'd like to get there a little beforehand. And today it looks like I'll be setting up microphones if needed, shadowing the engineer on the mixing process, and just generally helping brainstorm with the artist that will be there. I'm in Freeport, Maine, and it's about 25-minute drive to the studio in Portland. And yeah, come along on my date.
That's Brenna Moore, a rising junior at Clark University who studies music technology. This summer, Brenna has an internship at Acadia Recording Company in Maine. We asked Brenna to take us along with her to work to get a glimpse into the ins and outs of a recording studio.
It's about 9:05. I just got to the studio. I am just turning lights on in the live room. Just waiting for the artist to show up this morning to see what we're going to work on for the day. So definitely one of the things that inspires me about this internship is just the fact that there are so many different artists coming in every day, and all of them have a different story, and all of them have a different thing that they need to say or in their art or something they need to make. And I just find that really inspiring as an artist and also an engineer, because it's a privilege to be able to record all these people and make their art sound like what they want it to sound like, and also even better sometimes because of the knowledge of audio.
I'm Melissa Hansen, a producer in Clark's communications office, and this is Challenge Change. On this day, Brenna's internship features something a bit out of the ordinary. On top of her usual duties, Brenna will be recording herself on the violin.
So how the day's gone so far is that Todd and I started in the morning doing some vocal editing for Alejandra O'Leary, who is the artist that was coming in at 11. And we started doing some tuning, some effects on her vocals so that when she came in, she could hear what we had so far and make any tweaks she wanted and maybe re-record some things. So after she came in, we started working on brainstorming what was needed in a couple of her songs. So on one of them, she wanted some really distorted electric violin. So we worked on writing out those parts, and I went into an ISO booth and laid down those parts. Then we listened to them a little bit more, played with some effects, and then we had a tambourine part that we wanted to add. So the head engineer, Todd, went into the ISO booth and tracked the tambourine while I ran the console. Now they're brainstorming what they want to do with vocals on another one of Alejandra's songs.
Brenna considered several majors when starting her college career. Ultimately, she was too drawn to music to pursue anything else.
I've always been really interested in music. I've been singing since I was a baby. In freshman year, I had different plans of what I want to study, and I really did some soul searching and really found out that, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it just feels so right. Music is my life. It's everything to me. I love the music program at Clark, and I think I love it because it's small. It's a really, really wonderful community, especially my concentration in the music technology department. We're all around to help each other with projects. There's always somebody in the studio. Even if you don't have it booked, you can go in the studio and your friend's gonna be there and you can help them, or they can answer a question for you. It's a wonderful community, and all of the faculty are so incredibly helpful and so inspired by what the students bring, and you just feel really seen as an artist and also challenged as a student, which is just wonderful. I approach music in a very unbiased way. I can find something I like in anything. Literally, I could listen to any song and pick out one thing at least that I like from it. So that's why I can't really say that there are any genres that I don't like. I love to take inspiration from everywhere I can. I think that a really important part of being an artist and a musician to me is the inspiration, because once you lose that inspiration and that like excitement and creativity, it's terrible. And you have to work to keep that going, and you have to work to keep that exciting for you. So it's the end of the day. I'm cleaning up from our session. It's just ended. And so what that basically consists of is winding a lot of cables, which is very specific way to wind them. Just putting everything back where it came from, and making sure all the channels on the console are muted so that when I unplug all these cables, it doesn't inevitably make a giant boom and blow out the speakers. So just kind of retracing my steps, making sure I have everything all settled, and then it'll be time to head home. Being in the audio field is so special because art and music is such an important part of being human, and being in the position that you get to help people express themselves, and you are the one who is making it so that their art can be in the world. It's just so crazy to me. That's just such a blessing. It's so cool. Very lucky.
To learn more about music at Clark, visit clarku.edu/music. Challenge Change is produced by Melissa Hanson and Andrew Hart for Clark University. Find other episodes wherever you listen to podcasts.
1, 2, 3, Clark!